are back in the... We're back! The internet is poo and should be... Well, I'm gonna yell at them if this carries on because it's just...
Yeah.
Urgh. This is not the first time over the last couple of days that it's done this. And it's, you know...
Yeah. They've had how many years of practice and they still can't get the most basic crap right?
May I please have an invite?
Oh yeah. Yeah, that would probably help.
I need to download the dirt, goddammit.
Oh no, you definitely will need to download the dirt at this point.
Yes.
That's gonna suck.
It's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Right, what is the...
Oh, excellent. Well, the one has made it back into the chat. Welcome back, Donald.
Yay! Oh, Donald.
This guy's back after appeasing the internet box machine spirit. Yes. Tech priest disco.
Or yelling at. One or tethered. Right, let's put Bezek cam on because nobody wants to watch me download the dirt. So you can watch Bezek clean the dirt until we download
there we
that.
go.
Because it'll be more interesting to look at.
It's just a little bit.
Apparently, we do have 4 viewers have returned. 3 viewers have returned.
Yeah, but one of them's me.
And one of them's probably me. So, hi, Donald.
Thank you for coming back, Donald.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've got Dave and LGM, I think, over on mine.
Oh, no, we've got Blade.
Just one
Blade is back.
Hey, Blade. Hello, Blade. Welcome back.
Blade's like, look, I need my work time listening.
It's probably not quite work time yet.
Oh, of course, you've had... The clocks have changed? I think the clocks might have changed, haven't they?
No, the clocks have not changed just
thought
yet,
they
I don't
had.
think. But
I thought they had, because somebody was complaining on...
No, that was an American who was very confused.
Well, it says 2 minutes. What, till we start working?
Our clocks change as... that would make sense. He must start like 8:30 or something.
Not till Easter. Were you here when we were covering the story about Easter being cancelled? Like, literally
grumble.
cancelled.
Yes.
Donald says the throne will be clean for King George. Where's Black 1917 when George makes their presence known? I don't know. Sometimes he's here. So I think he might sometimes work around this time because sometimes he comes in and he's like, "Oh my god, I missed last week."
Yeah.
So
he must work. He mustn't have a consistent schedule. He must be on like a rotating shift or something.
But the VOD's always there with the meow noises, so he always has that going.
And Disco needs watch time, regardless of whether they're live or VODs.
I do need to watch that. More than anything, what I need is watch time.
I heard a ding. Is Disco finally in the fucking level?
I'm in the level. Can you not headbutt my hand? Could you not headbutt my hand? Thank you. Please,
I don't think it's possible for him to not headbutt the hand.
He's like, pet me.
So you swapped out a child demanding pets for a cat demanding pets.
Yeah, pretty much. My laugh is not my own anymore. George, you just knocked the keyboard down. I hear the cat. I'm sure I heard the cat.
Yeah.
No, I heard the Cheshire cat.
No. And where's the Cheshire cat today?
I don't know, I just heard
Can't
he's like...
see it.
You know, the weird laugh thing he does.
Yeah.
He's been, towering over us, massively.
Yeah. Oh, well, actually, I think he was hanging out over the hedge here earlier. But he's disappeared since then.
Well, maybe that was him disappearing.
Maybe. I hadn't seen him in a bit, though. So,
Blake says, laugh my ass off, UK sucks. Yes, it does. Right now, it really fucking does. I really hope that school gets sued. Personally, I think if I received that letter, I would be replying with a letter of deregistration and just being like, yeah, my kid no longer goes to your school. If my kid is that unwelcome at your school, they won't be there anymore. Like, not sending my kids
You've
somewhere
made it
they're not
clear
welcome.
that you hate everything about my child.
Yeah.
It's not safe for my child to be here anymore.
Yeah. So I kind of hope that some of the parents were just like, because I don't think they get funding if they don't have kids. So it's just like, you know what?
Yeah, pull all the kids out.
Pull the kids out.
Keep pulling the kids out until the schools start behaving.
Says, "Pat me!" Reference to George, not me. Blade wants pets.
Yes, which isn't atypical for your audience.
No, George, he's a sweetheart, but sometimes he's a little forceful for the pets. He's like, pet it, pet it, pet it!
Well, my cat, who for some reason is my cat, not my mother's. My mother adopted him.
Cats pick
But
their
he's
own
apparently,
owners,
but he's
I hate to tell
yes. I don't know why he likes me, but no, he is absolutely insistent on my attention at all times. It's to the point where I often have to throw him out of the room to sleep because he will just sit there and fucking bite me until I pay attention to him. And once the teeth come out, the cat leaves.
Or they get like petty aggression. George isn't too bad for that. Oscar can be. George, could you sit down? Like, you can stay here, but you can't keep walking all over the keyboards.
Yeah, well, that's one of the many problems I have with my cat. He
Like,
will just
I love
jump
you,
on the
but
desk.
for goodness sake, behave.
That's cats for you.
He's a good
And
job.
babies,
He's cute.
apparently.
The good job is cute. Because he's an ortho.
Didn't we just have this exact same conversation about Gracie?
Yes, they are very alike. I mean, George seriously thinks that he's a child. Like, there are times where I've literally, I've got Gracie on me. Like, there's no space for George, and George is trying to, like, get between me and Gracie. And I'm like, there is no space for you there, George. And he's like, I makes space.
He just pushes the baby out of the way.
Yeah. No, she needs to be there, too. He's like, I make space. I sit between the pair of you.
I was here first, he says. This is my space to sit.
Because he's sort of back in the room with us now, because she's a bit bigger, and we don't have to worry so much about him sort of trying to snuggle her. And so he's happy as anything, because he's back in the bedroom, because he had to be not in the bedroom while she was really little, in case he tried to cuddle her, and she couldn't get away. But, he's happy as anything. But now he needs to get between us. He's like, I will sleep in between mum and the baby. That's no.
I appreciate the enthusiasm, but you can look after yourself. The baby cannot.
Donald says, all animals think they're children even as an adult. A large dog. I hard thought they were a puppy still when they tried to cuddle me. Being the size of a pony. Yeah, big dogs. Big dogs always think they're lap dogs, don't they? The bigger the dog, the more it likes the cuddles.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just really annoyed that my cat's figured out that he can stand on my shoulder from behind me. And then with the other paw reach over and slap me in the face until I pay attention.
I did have a cat years and years ago, like back in my teens. I had a cat who I could literally wear him like a scarf I'm not even joking. I could pick the cat up, like, kind of around his tummy, and, like, lift him over my head and have him, like, just draped around my shoulders, and he would just stay there, and he would sleep as I walked around. It was just the biggest dollop. Biggest dollop that I've ever seen.
Yeah. I swear every time I open my door, the cat comes in. Even if he's already in the room, somehow he still manages to come in.
That sounds like a cat. Well, mine are house cats, so whenever we open the door, cats just magically appear. Like, there could be no cat anywhere, and then you open the side door, and they just materialize in the room. Like, oh,
I have been crawling under the trailer in the neighbour's yard at 2 in the fucking morning looking for a cat before.
I think I've done the same thing.
It's
Leo
like,
was
fucking
the
hell,
worst
cat,
for
come
it.
here.
Leo was the worst for it. That was the cat I lost a couple of years ago to cancer. He was the worst for it. Now, Oscar's a scaredy cat. So if Oscar goes outside, he will literally just hide, like, under the first thing he sees. He's like, oh my god, it's scary out here. Like, he doesn't go very far. George has a bit more bravado, but he's just too busy, like, looking at everything. So you kind of catch George not very far away because he's being too nosy to actually go anywhere. Leo, on the other hand, was the worst because he would go out and then he would know that you were going to try and get him back in, so he'd give you the runaround. Yeah. And I have been like the Pied Piper for cats out there in the past, right? Walking around with a bag of treats, like, Leo, 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 shaking the treats. And then I've got like 5 cats walking around after me, and not one of them is my cat. And I'm like, no, not you cats. And they're like, you've got treats. We're coming with you. And I'm like, everybody's gonna think I'm weird. I've just like got a train of cats following me around.
To be fair, when you're home, it's like 2 cats, child, man, all following you around.
But no, he would give you the runaround, and like, so you'd find him, and you'd be like, right, come on, it's time to go in now, and he'd be like, nope, and like, you know, he's got the happy tail up in the air, as he would trot away, and he's like, I'm not coming in yet.
I know the exact fucking look.
Like, wiggling his arse at you, I'm not coming in yet. And you're like, oh my god, it's fucking 3 in the morning. You're not even supposed to be outside. Like, could you please come in? Mm-hmm. And you used to have to trick him. Now, thankfully, he was like, he's harness trained. So, he really liked his harness because it meant he could go outside. So, but he wasn't very bright. So I'd take the harness outside and I'm like, look what I've got. I've got the walkie's harness. And he's like, oh! So he'd come over, let me put the harness on him, and I'm like, drag him back to the house.
He's not very bright at all.
Because he saw the harness, and he's like, oh, that's the walkies harness. That means we get to go walkies. Like, yes, we can go walkies back to the house.
Yeah, mine's been getting worse when he successfully makes it out. Because now he runs further before he stops, and yeah, I'm in there doing fucking laps of the neighbour's house.
Do you get that look? Does he give you that look? The tail up in the air, sort of wiggles his arse at you, like, yeah, I'm not coming in.
Yeah, I don't know about the wiggling the arse. That's very much tail up, and then looking over his shoulder, going, "Well, come on then." He wants to go for fucking walks. It's like, if it wasn't 2 in the fucking morning, sure. But I do need to get him another harness and take him for a wander. He'd enjoy that.
Yeah, when we move, I'm actually contemplating getting one of those catios for the back, for one of the windows, because it has its own garden, and one of the windows looks out onto the garden, and I was like, right, I'll probably get a catio for there and actually just attach to the wall so that they can go and hang out in their catio.
I've been thinking of getting like a pot of cat grass to like keep in the living room or somewhere where it can get some sun, so the cat can have a go at that rather than fucking trying to escape just to sit there and chew on the lawn.
Octodishers do that too. You open the door and they're like, eat the grass. Nom 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 nom. That's so weird.
Yep. I think that's what he goes out for sometimes. A bit of grass in his diet. So I'm like, if I can get some of that cat grass, put it in a pot in the living room, he'll either knock the thing all over the fucking room, or at least he'll have some grass inside and he won't be as anxious to escape.
Maybe.
But they never fucking escape when you've got plenty of time and it's nice out. No, it's always when you're in a rush in the middle of fucking night.
Yeah.
It doesn't help that
I don't think Jack will
escape
ever
artist...
forget the day he let both of the cats out.
Oh no.
He left the kitchen window open by accident, and out went both of them. One of them must have led the other one out the window. And of course, by this point, I was multiple months pregnant, and was like, this was in the middle of the night, and I'm like, I ain't leaving them out overnight, because like, this is actually quite near a motorway. And I'm like, nope, they ain't staying up. So, there I am, fucking waddling around the street, like, 2 in the morning. Came back in, it must have been like 7, I came back in, and I'm like, alright, I'm gonna have like a couple hour nap, and then I'm going back out again to find them. And I had decided I was gonna nap in the kitchen, because that's where the window was, to see if they came back in, because I didn't want them to come back in and then go back out. So I, And within about 5 minutes of me turning the fucking light off in the kitchen and lying down, they were both in the kitchen with me.
Little assholes.
They're like, oh, it's bedtime. After I had waddled my ass around the streets in circles for hours.
Yep. One of the cat's tricks is when I come home from work at like in the middle of the night, pitch black. None of the lights in the house are turned on because some sensible people are asleep. So I open the door, come inside, take a couple of steps because I'm just heading for the bedroom. Take a couple of steps, and then when I'm in full leg swing, the cat just walks, tries to wrap himself around the ankle, gets picked up and launched across the room.
George doesn't do that, but he is a walking obstacle course. So I'm like moving along and I'm shuffling him along in front of me. I'm like, oh my god, every single step he's under the same foot.
Yeah.
He just gets kind of dragged along with me.
And no matter how many times they get stood on, hey?
Yep. Which is great when you're carrying a toddler as well, and you can't really see where you're going. I need to put it back on live chat, not top chat. So don't miss anybody yapping away.
Yeah, I was on top chat earlier, and stupid YouTube. Can't even say the mildest spicy words. When chop chat.
Psycho Dad says evening washes. Evening.
Howdy. Well, welcome again to tech support with Bezek and Disco.
Hopefully it'll play nice now.
Hopefully. Since you fixed that, do you want to come and inspect my fridge for me?
Didn't really fix it as much as I just read at him for a minute.
I mean, that works on technology.
It does.
I have threatened computers and they've worked before.
Oh, yeah. That is true.
I'm sure you've experienced as well the tech support aura. Oh, it's not working. 3 people have tried it. You walk up, press the button, and it works.
Every time. That used to happen a lot in Rosie's. Let me have a look. I don't know what you were doing because it does work. It didn't work. It does work. What did you do?
Carl, did you accidentally delete the Conan server settings again? Or whatever it was he was doing to the Conan server.
Oh no, it was the Ark server.
Or Ark or something.
He was, Carl, don't touch the mod list once the server is live. And he's like, oh, okay, I don't like this mod though. And I'm like, well, we can take the mod off, but it does say, do not touch this mod once it's installed. So we're gonna have to be quite careful about taking the mod off. So let me see if I can safely remove it on a test server first. And he's like, okay. And I'm like, do not touch it. And he's like, I won't touch it. And then like
5 minutes later,
an hour later, he's like,
I touched it.
No, he's like, do you know why the server won't start? And I'm like, what have you done? And he said, nothing. And I'm like, what have you actually done? And he's like, well, I was like, did you touch the mod list? Well, yeah, I took off that mod we were talking about. I'm like, Did you know? And it goes in there, and I'm like, the save's corrupted. Have you got the backup from when you took the server down? And he's like, do what? I'm like, you did make a backup before you started ripping mods off, right? And he's like, no.
See, this is why Trim's asked us to do the Valheim server. We'll have to have a look and see if we can get that picture frame mod working.
Yes, we need to get that working again so we can display Trim art.
I'm sure we've. Who knows? Maybe we can even, if we can get it fixed, you can release the fixed version or something. Because
is it actually broken?
I think it was, but I need to get a new server up to double check. But if it is, it's hopefully just something that easy to fix. Theoretically, I could do it, but it'd probably take me like a day of reading.
Maybe. We could have a look.
A day of reading, like, cheat sheets and mod lists and API documentation or something. Meanwhile, Disco could probably pop in half an hour later, done.
I suppose it depends on why it's broken.
That's always the fun part. How are you broken?
I suppose it depends precisely what is broken.
Because nobody ever writes a competent fucking error logging system.
I mean, it may very well be just that it was made for a different version, and you can just override the fact that it's saying it's incompatible, because I mean all it does is just add a small item.
Yeah, that'd be super easy if that's what it is. But yeah, we'll have to have a look and figure it out. Yeah, I'm sure it is fixable, but it's just a matter of someone actually sitting down and looking at it.
Yeah, how do you even get your garden that dirty? I mean, we washed the paint off the roses. So I don't think it was all dirty, but yes.
Yeah. Garrett Jim says he started playing Bellwright. It's a pretty good game as well. Yeah, I've been looking at Bellwright. Unfortunately, I have a policy on early access, but I've been looking at going, it actually seems interesting. Because it seems it to be in... I've also been looking at the other one, Manor Lords, which is apparently now $60 fucking despite being in early access.
Ridiculous.
And it's like, mate, I am not paying. I wasn't paying $40 fucking for an early access game. You've increased the price by $20 fucking. I'm definitely not buying it because I tried a demo, and it was not something that was worth $40 at the time. Like, I'm sorry, if I can't set production caps, then your game is not worth buying into. Okay, Garage Room saying Bellright's a lot more complete than Manor Lords and close to the first ideal Mallards. Right, so I definitely want to keep an eye on Bellwright then. Maybe I'll find a demo and see how it's going. Because my policy on early access games is I only ever buy into it if what it has right then and there is worth the money. And
yeah. Well, that's the thing. And if they're giving you it at like a reduced price, often it is. But when they're just like, no, AAA price for unfinished game that may actually never be finished, and there's no obligation for us to actually finish it. It's like, no, thank you.
yes, you want me to pay $60 for a game that's not guaranteed to ever get another update? Yeah, how about shove it up your ear? Meanwhile, I can go over to good old games, and for $60 I can buy half the fucking catalogue. Okay, apparently we need to check the menu. Court, stairs, and walls.
Court? Court? Oh, over here.
Yeah, this is the court.
Court, stairs. Garden wall.
This wall here. Where? Oh, up on the top ledge. Right. Croquet card arches. There are still 2 missing.
Oh, I thought I'd done them all.
So did I.
This one. This one. This one. This one. This one.
One of them over here. Oh, the one under the bridge disco.
Oh.
Oh, hey, Marco's in. Hello, sir. You've joined us probably 5 minutes before less than 5 minutes before we finish the level. I don't know if there's another one in this one.
If there's not, I'm pretty sure we still have to clean Santa's grotto.
Yeah. From what? How many Christmases ago?
From last Christmas. Last Christmas.
And then we've got Halloween from like 2 years ago.
So we do. Let's see. Psycho Dust says one of the reasons I mainly buy games during sales now. Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I have to say, I really like that they're bringing back demos. That makes me happy, especially in the indie scene.
That's got me excited.
There have been so many demos coming out of games where I've then immediately put them on my wish list. Like,
Well, really helpfully for me, it works well for the new series I've started, where I'm looking at new releases and demos and things. I've currently been looking at ones that people were stupid enough to give me keys for, but when the keys run out, then I'm gonna just have to go find demos myself.
But yeah, I'm mostly buying the sales too. The only one recently that I didn't buy in the sale was 2 Point Museum. Because I had kind of been looking forward to that coming out. And I have played the games before, and I know they're generally, like, not too bad. And I think that this is probably the best of their series so far. Rabbit ornament cards. One of these.
Nah. No, over here on this rabbit ornament.
Throne dominoes. How did I miss some throne dominoes?
There are throne dominoes? Oh, they're the stairs.
There's one in here.
Yeah, there's one over here. Oh, there we go. Boom. Hey, there we go. Oh, there's an excellent angle for the time lapse too.
That is a nice time.
Referencing presumably Bellwright, Garage says it's a pretty strong time sink, but also pretty fun. Good on both of those. It's missing mostly endgame content. I'm disappointed, but understandable. It is early access. At least this is what I feel. Of course, it irks me there are no spears. Oh, no spears. Well, hopefully they'll fix that. Garage also says, I know it will most likely not be good, but I'm really waiting to see what Anno 117 posts. They're doing an Anno set in Rome. Oh my god, please don't be shit.
Another Anno.
An Anno in Rome, though. That's totally up my alley. And yes, Alice's Adventures is done.
Actually, that was probably one of the better ones, I think.
I think that's the second. I think Shrek holds the top, then it's Alice's.
They do seem to be leaning more into just nice, big, chunky maps.
I wouldn't be surprised if they've gotten a bunch of feedback.
I mean,
from
we
people
can't be
like
the only
us
ones
and
that
others.
think that.
It's like, excuse me, I've paid all this money. Why the fuck am I just cleaning a invisible car? SpongeBob DLC.
Yeah. Alright, well, what to play next then? What have we got in the...
Well, we need another payday for Wallace and Gromit, so what do we got
Yes.
in the other options? Seasonal specials.
We did the ice rink already.
No, I could have sworn we did the cruise ship.
Did we start it? Maybe we didn't finish it. Maybe we just started it.
I don't know. So but other than that, we've got Halloween and Santa's Workshop. Halloween House and Santa's Workshop.
I
Those are the
don't
two other
mind.
ones.
We can do whichever. Whichever looks chunky.
By the way, Santa's Workshop is winter 2023.
I suppose we do owe Santa a cleaning.
Sorry, Santa, we've been in touch with you. Yeah, okay, we'll do Santa's Workshop entirely out of season. What the fuck?
Firework? Question mark? It's either a firework or a murder, okay?
Has the Ukrainian war arrived in Disco Land?
I think somebody's setting off fireworks.
I hope so. What fucking time is it there? 10 at night or something?
10, yeah.
Yeah. Well, what's the 24th of March relevant?
Nothing.
Well, it's the 23rd, but yeah.
Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks, arsehole. Okay, we'll boot up the Santa's Workshop, because apparently I need to re-invite Disco. Or I might need to re-invite Disco.
Yeah, you do. I have been yeeted.
Garajum says, if you have not seen it yet, check out Star Raptor. Is co-op Satisfactory-like game with proper turrets and fighting. Speaking of, we still need to do co-op of Satisfactory.
We do. I haven't got Satisfactory. I'll need to add it to my wish. I think no, it might be on my wish list. I need to buy it. For
What
that,
am
we
I
need
looking for?
pennies.
Yes, co-op on. Invite the Disco. I said invite. Oh, for fuck's sakes. There we go. I have clicked the button.
There we go.
What were the other games we were looking at? There's also Space Engineers,
Space Engineers.
Which-
Yeah.
we did get Trim to agree to play.
I'll tell you what I've been playing recently. I haven't played it for a couple of weeks because I got busy. But we picked up a copy of Soul Mask in... Oh, it's Fireworks Museum now. In the sale. And it's actually pretty good, to be honest. It's a bit kind of like Ark-like and very Conan-like, but like done better. So you go
Yes,
and you
very
make,
nice.
forced friends, non-consensual friends, and you bring them
Yep.
home. And you can also like the people that you make your non-consensual friends, you can also become them. Like, just kind of take over their body and steal their...
Ooh.
You can insert your soul into their body and you get all their skills and
Interesting.
stuff. And it looks like it's massive. Like, we played a good 100 hours in it, and we haven't even left the newbie zone yet.
Nice. Speaking of other games, we've got Mines and Moria. Though I think
I do want to get that.
Trim
I do want to
wants
play
and
it.
Bleach want to be involved in that. Unfortunately, they're really fucking hard to schedule because they've got like jobs and shit.
I know this is the problem when the whole crew wants to be in, and then they're never
Yes.
available. I also need to buy that game. I do keep seeing it go on the sale though. It's in the sale
Yeah.
now.
Honestly, that's part of why I'm doing a lot. My Monday and Friday games pre-recorded with Bleach and Trim, because I can just go, okay, You listen, dickhead. When do you have a couple hours free this week? And then it's like, yep, cool, we're going to record 4 or 5 episodes.
Yeah, I think I'll probably do that next time I'm playing something with Trim, like one of the Dungeons games or something.
Possibly.
We can just record it.
But like, it's like the conversation I had with Trim. Some games work, especially the ones that have a lot of inventory management, because, oh my god, Trim's autistic about inventory management. Yeah, like some games work better pre-recorded, so like anything with inventory management or planning, that works better pre-recorded, because when Trim wants to spend 15 minutes figuring out which sword it has 1 extra power point or some shit, I can just cut that out and it's not a problem. But other games like Sniper Elite probably works better as a stream because the levels take like 7 hours each.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Mines of Moria is basic but fun. They just added dedicated server possibility. Well, that's good to know.
That is very good to know. Yeah.
If you're not saying it yet, check out Star Up shit. Oh no, you already read that one. Already read that one.
Yeah. Dear. Yeah, so we do have quite a few, and there's a bunch of other co-op games that Trim got us that are like 4-player and things, but it's like, Trim, could you please arrange to be available this year?
I know, and then when he told me, he's like, oh, Trim is doing other things.
Yeah. Yeah, they're very hard to schedule around, unfortunately, those two. Especially if you want to try and schedule them both together, so... Yeah, pre-record content, I think, for a lot of it, I think is the trick. And that's been working out relatively well. Especially for the freaking nostalgia bait old kids educational game Bleach and I've been doing, because I get to sit down for ages when I'm doing the editing and find public domain photos to put in.
More editing.
That's good fun.
I probably should have thought about streaming the 2 Point Museum game. I just a little worried that the bubble might make too much noise if I'm trying to stream for long periods of time.
Yeah, well, something I've thought about, but then I'm also too lazy. It's like just recording the game and then doing post commentary. So, I'm too lazy for that. I'm just a lazy boy, sadly.
What happened in here?
I mean, I can check and see what their excuse was. It doesn't really say in the description. Okay, it was Christmas Eve, a night we look forward to for one special reason. It's the night their inventor, Ivor and Idea, pitches next year's Star Toy to Santa. However, this year Ivor was told to carry them through to Santa's office in a big box to stop any peaks. We knew they had to be really good, and okay, so presumably one of them exploded, but we haven't got that message yet.
Like, there's dirty, and then there's this. I mean, this is just disgusting.
Yeah, I think the toy exploded, because if you if you come over here, there's an imprint of a fucking elf that was caught in the blast.
Oh, that's dark. Game got dark. I cannot comment how I know, but the upcoming June Awakening game is also pretty great. Says Gretchen. Donald says Santa's elf had too much fun with some questionable type toys.
Oh, well, they have a map. We need to check the map. Right, what do we got? Yes, there's in England. They've got Australia. Oh my god, they remembered Tasmania. And New Zealand. They put Australia, Tasmania and New Zealand on the map. Yeah, so many games to play, but they're unreliable.
I can't really say much. I feel pretty unreliable since Gracie was born. She is a little bit of a time sink.
Yeah, a little bit. At least you've got an excuse. Yeah, it's really hard to schedule though, being all so far apart and the boys having unpredictable job hours. At least you've got some more time available now. So we can look at some games where you can just drop everything and run away, going to like Bezek or Trim Camera or something.
Yeah, I think that's probably the best kind of approach. It's just like, right, okay, if I have other people's cameras set out, and then, you know, she does demand attention, I can be like, right, okay, have a Trim for 5 minutes. Go and see what nonsense Trim is up to.
Well, we probably need to give Trim a camera anyway, just so when he starts screaming because he's wandered off into the wilderness without everyone, we can just hit a button and see what the hell he's up to.
Oh, everybody, let's watch Trim die.
Yep. That should be great for Valheim Season 2. Coming soon, TM.
Yes. TM.
I need to talk to Trim about actually getting a fucking host so we can start looking at mod lists and things, testing stuff.
I need to finish my project as well.
You do. But there's no point finishing it before we have a server set up.
You're assuming that it's a particularly fast job to do.
Yeah.
Although once I'm over, I'm gonna have more time to do stuff because we will have nanny daycare.
Yes, that will help. And nanny daycare can take place at Nanny's home.
I don't know. She'd probably screech if she couldn't find me at all. But it does mean that we'll have, you know. She wouldn't be brought through every time she grumbles.
No, Mummy is making money.
Well, Mum will just try and distract
Oh,
me.
there we go. Gadgem says, did you ever get to Firelands? No, no, we have not gone to Firelands yet. We only got as far as the swamp, and then things went pear-shaped for a bit, and then Disco had a child, and the server broke, and other things. So, and basically, and the big issue being that the server died, so that's why we're just going to do a Season 2.
I have been a bit further than the swamp, in a different place there. But we only got as far as the swamp.
Yeah. So, yeah, Season 2 will essentially be a reboot. I don't think we've finished discussing whether we're going to keep the characters, or if we'll just do a reboot on the characters as well.
I think we decided we were just going to do a complete reboot to start again.
Yeah, I think that's probably going to be more better for the audience, especially given the time frame. But we're going to have to figure out what we're going to do about the boys, because Trim just takes 3 weeks off at a time, and having to take breaks in schedules isn't great for continuity of the audience.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Unless we do like a stream and then we chop it up and release it as segments. something that makes YouTube happier?
Possibly. Well, in that
Like,
case,
do
we
a
could always
long
get the boys to record as well.
Like, do a long live stream. And then chop it into, like, half-hour long episodes or something. Maybe edit everybody's footage together so that we're getting...
Yeah, so it's actually new content as well. So there's some rewatchability.
And then that allows for us to have those breaks without actually having a break on the channel.
Well, that's what I've been able to achieve with the pre-recorded stuff, because I can pre-record 5-6 episodes with Trim. While he's away on the boat, I can just release stuff.
Yeah. So I guess that could maybe work?
Possibly. Probably the most important thing is to get a consistent time at least. So worst case scenario, they can be 3 weeks of Valheim and then 3 weeks of something else.
Maybe.
Either something 3-player with Bleach or just the two of us doing something in the time slot. Just to keep this time slot active.
It's difficult when you've got somebody with that kind of schedule.
Yeah.
And YouTube is very fussy.
Yes.
Not, like, massively consistent with it. It's like, yes, but I have other things to do, YouTube, and you don't pay me.
well, that's the thing that I don't think is taken into consideration. Oh, you need to make this amount of content this regularly and every day and rah 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 rah. It's like, cool, yes, but when you're starting out, you kind of need to have an actual job, an actual income source. YouTube. Bad YouTube.
This is a very shiny floor. Very shiny.
Wow.
Uh-oh. George is having zoomies.
Yeah. Hello, George.
Gresham says, I have a group of veteran Valheim players, no spoilers, but hitting Firelands needs to be approached like Saving Private Ryan. We got massacred.
Oh, good, because we got our asses absolutely fucking kicked by the swamp.
This is why
I think we spent,
we didn't get our asses kicked. It was so bad that Monkey made a Pornhub video out of what happened to us.
Yeah, we got so fucked. We got fucked so badly. I still think... which is up on this on Disco's actual YouTube channel and age restricted.
And age restricted, yes, because he used the actual Pornhub intro for it.
Well, now that shorts are 3 minutes, you should cut that up, stick it on shorts.
I'm gonna.
Maybe without the intro though.
Maybe if I just take the actual like music off of it, maybe it's the music that is flagging.
Possibly.
But hit music off and like mirror it, maybe it won't pick it up, because I don't think the actual video should have been age restricted. I think it literally just picked up that
yeah, it probably just picked that up and went, no matter what else is in there, gotta do it.
But yeah, the chat were listening to us, and they were like, I'm not sure if we're watching a really good gaming content or a porn scene.
Really weird porno. I still can't get... I still love that freaking time you were getting chased through the woods and tried to escape into a dungeon for safety. Tried. And just it's like, yay, I'm safe, splat.
Yep.
Came in onto my screen and just fell over dead. And then we just burst out laughing.
Well, Troop's going, hurdy-gurdy. Wait, what's so funny?
What's everyone laughing about? Oh, Trim.
Imagine
He's a
trying to
strange little hurdy-gurdy.
fight in the swamp when naked with a basic club. I mean, I'm pretty sure there was times that's literally what we were doing because all our gear was inside the...
We didn't even have a basic. We didn't even have the club.
We
were trying to fight our way back into the dungeon to pick up all that shit.
Yeah, we were doing the naked run to the dungeon through the swamp, and then 2 tree monsters decided to have their way with us.
At the same time, yeah.
At the same time.
I think we were like 3 episodes in the swamp, and we were still fighting to establish a foothold. Well, I think we spent an entire episode after we found like a ruin or something, trying to fortify this ruin, so we had a foothold for a portal. It was great.
Do you remember the tower defense? That was in the
that was so good. That actually, because it shows up in the... Yeah, they did. The Sleeping Giant did some fan art, so we named the tower after him. And that actually gets mentioned in the and gets brought up in my companion project, your project.
Yes.
The video makes a reprisal.
Yes. I really need to finish working on that project. Damn projects that make money keep coming into me. I'm like, I have to prioritize my actual weekly work, monthly work projects, otherwise I won't eat this month.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to when it's finished. Well, we need to sit down in a private room with the 4 of us, and
I'm not gonna
just record Trim's reactions and what.
Trim's seen some of the artwork for it, but I'm not gonna show Trim the actual thing until it goes live, so that we can get like authentic Trim reactions.
Yes, when it goes live, or if you do a premiere or whatever you decide to do it, we need to be sitting there with Trim when it happens and just show it to him live and record it.
And put him in the chat too, so that he hypes the chat.
Yeah.
He's like, oh my god! Trim can be excited enough for everybody.
Yep. God, I hope the audience likes it as much as we do already.
I hope I do it justice. I have some ideas. I have a good idea. Just actually need a chance to bloody execute.
Yeah.
And, you know, I hope my drawing skills are up to the task.
Well, they're better than mine. It's gonna be so good. And then we can get back into the game. That's gonna be fun. Of course, Trim has to work 3 weeks on, 3 weeks off. Not something that'd be useful.
Yep.
But who knows? Maybe that's what needs to be. We can do in the off weeks. Just upload Trim's view in its entirety and be like the adventures of Trim.
Maybe. Maybe.
Or something. And it's just Trim off doing hurdy-gurdy things in the woods. We definitely need to attach a camera to the guy, though.
Oh yeah, for sure. Cause it's like he's like, oh guys, hold on. It's like, Trim, what are you doing? You haven't got a camera. The audience can hear you, but they can't see you.
Well, that's it. Trim's having interesting times, and the audience can hear, oh, there's something exciting going on, and then we're going, oh fuck, we can't show it to them.
Guys, I found a thing. It's like, that's lovely, Trim. They can't see you.
We can't see the thing, Trim.
It's like, oh.
We need to put a leash on him.
Never mind the camera, just get him a lead.
Yeah. Oh, and we need to teach him to stop running into combat with the fucking cart attached. Like, we appreciate the enthusiasm for defeating our enemies, Chimp, but can you not take all our shit with you?
As he's like running across the landscape. Jim, where are you going with the bloody cart? Fight the troll. Why? We only have one cart. And he's like, charge! Hurdy-gurdy.
Oh. Mm-hmm. He heard straight in there. Garrigan says, abominations. I feel they've nerfed them a little. Last playthrough they were easier, especially with shield parry and axe.
Yeah, once you kind of get the hang of them, because I did do a playthrough with Jack, and once you get the hang of them, and you're not, you kind of get good at parrying them, and you're not quite so, like, timid around them, they don't butt fuck you quite as hard. But, yeah, when we were naked and there was two of them, and they were just, they were just taking turns, they were pretty bad.
Yep.
Until we got one stuck in Bleach's hole, and then...
Bleach's swampy hole.
Bleach's bleached hole.
Oh god, ladies, don't bleach your holes.
Any of them?
No. And if you want to know what that was about, go check out Sultans. We get thoroughly disgusted for a bit. Thank you, LGM. Thank you for that.
Don't put sand in. No, don't put sand in. Don't put bleach in. No matter how much he asks you to. No matter how much he begs.
Are
you two fighting? You two are fighting. Why are you two cats fighting?
Why not?
Glad to hear some different kitty noises.
Crazy kitties. Very crazy kitties. The soot is actually hard to get off the wall than a lot of the other things we have to clean. I do have the most powerful thingy I can get, right?
Yeah, I put mine on a powerful thing. Some of it just does not want to come off.
No. Ah, there we go. That's better. Triple swirly to the rescue.
I seem to have lost my triple swirly, which makes me really sad.
Yeah. How the hell does a triple swirly get lost?
Oh.
Hopefully they sort out some of the co-op issues in the second game. At least you get to share at least campaign progress, which is something. But that's one of the big issues with this game, that you don't actually share campaign progress and stuff.
No, so I've done the whole campaign, but I don't have any of the credit for it.
Yeah. Crazy, isn't it?
Text messages is another one they could do to share.
They could just not put them in, that would be nice.
Yeah, they're right.
They're poorly written garbage. So that we're probably better. Just don't put those in and spend the money on more swirlies. We want more pressure washer attachments.
Yes.
I want a rotary floor attachment.
Quadruple swirlies.
One of those swirlies for doing driveways and things. We need more swirly infrastructure. We have spoken. Make it happen, developer.
I wish I hadn't started cleaning the sleigh. It's a vehicle, and it's acting like it's a vehicle.
So it's being poop, is it?
It's annoying. It's annoying!
Oh, back this wall. I am thoroughly sick of all the fiddly detailing over here.
I'm pretty sick of this sled.
The soot seems to be baked on harder as well, so it doesn't come off as easily. It's just annoying.
It's clean, game. It's clean. I don't see any dirt.
There is no dirt game.
Where are you claiming that there is dirt, game? Where are you claiming the dirt is? I just want to go back to cleaning the floor. George, what are you doing?
He's having some serious issues, Mr. George.
Sounds like it.
Whatever's going on is clearly very important.
Well, he's having zoomies.
Ah, zoomies. Yes,
Where
those are
he
important.
Goes, and then he runs up the actual wall.
Yeah, that's a cattle, right?
Yep, Bengals being Bengals.
Yeah. Cats doing cat things.
George is having a mad half hour. Yeah, pretty much. He will literally climb up the wall when he does it. He just runs up the wall. Bengals are crazy. They're a different creature altogether.
Yeah, and they're very vocal too, just to make things fun.
And off he goes.
Yep. Full power to the George machine's engines. Fucking twiddly detail.
Not loving how much tiny little details there is in this one.
No. I want big, open patches that look nice and are fun. Oh, why the fuck is the back of this thing? Oh, well done, George. That was close to the microphone. Good kitty. Good money maker. You make that money, George. Every fucking footstep.
He's on the desk with the microphone now, as I'm sure everybody could get. Could you not click on the mouse? Thank. Just
He's clicking on the.
At all. No, shoot, be gone. No, stop loving the microphone.
Don't you love having to pick cat fur off pop filters?
Black's not here. Nobody's thinking you cute right now.
Oh, we're all thinking it's cute, but he's
and
very
if they
loud.
are thinking it's cute, I can't see it because you've just sat in front of chat.
Not helping. Why is the wall dirty behind the fucking flag decorations? Who thought this was a good idea?
The devs.
Mm-hmm. Have the devs played their own fucking game?
I don't know. Yeah, but they'd at least have tried it.
You'd think so.
Uh-oh. I hear people. Where is she?
George, what are you doing?
Why is she in the front row by herself?
Just
Okay.
Oh dear.
George, I actually can't see the chat, mate. Come on. No! Jim says, yay, more kitty noises!
Poor Black's really missing out. Someone needs to send him the VOD
He is.
and a timestamp.
Like, George will bugger off and go to sleep, and then Black will wonder and he'll be like, kitty noises?
Oh yeah, he was here losing his fucking mind, but now he's up in bed.
He's like, yeah, George.
Yes, George, we're talking about you, not to you.
And Black will be like, aww. George,
Oh,
maybe I
sake.
don't wish to be sat on.
But you must. All people desire kitties, he says.
Largely in the way. Like, majorly in the way. What's this say? Join us for our Christmas party, Christmas Eve tonight, 6 p.m. The Snow Globe. Music food, drink. Please note, after last year's eggnog issues, we are no longer providing eggnog as a beverage of choice.
Oh dear.
Fairly sure there's a story to be had there.
Yes, hello's a new friend in my chat. CMOGA Gaming OG BFFFs. That's a name. Hello. Welcome.
What is the name?
We are power washing to the joyful serenades of Disco's psychotic cat.
Mm-hmm. We're cleaning
And now the
Santa's
cat won't
room
say anything.
because, he did ask us to clean this last Christmas, but we were a bit busy.
Oh no, Disco, it wasn't last Christmas. This was from 2023.
So I mean last Christmas. Now Christmas is gone. Last Christmas.
Well, we're a touch overdue.
It took us a while to get to it.
Well, someone insisted on having a child.
Yeah. She's cute.
That is a bonus. It'd be really awful if she wasn't. Kind of defeats the purpose if they're not cute.
George, what are you doing? Oh, it's Oscar. Now the other cat is making noise too. Donald
No,
says 2 years of Christmas dirt. I fear to know what kind of microorganism life form affected those surfaces. I mean, it matters not because it's about to get blasted to oblivion.
With our magic pressure washers that can apparently clean anything.
I even cleaned cheese with it earlier.
This is true. So we have cleaned cheese, ancient artifacts, museum pieces, dinosaur bones.
Electric outlets.
What a... Yep. A clock tower, inside and out. I'm sure that was great for the metal. We've cleaned... What else have we cleaned? We've cleaned invisible
The
boats.
swamp. Under
Yep.
the sea.
We've legitimately cleaned a swamp. There was too much glitter.
I cleaned under the water.
What the hell? Where the hell is the ladder? Is there a ladder here?
I cleaned on Mars.
There's a ladder. Look, we did. There were. uh... The cat is back.
He is back. He's now trying to get in the baby's drawers.
There must be things in there that are relevant to cats, he says. Why else would they be locked?
Why is there dirt behind the cabinet?
Yeah, that's... it's slightly less enjoyable. And it's really hard dirt too, so it doesn't come off with easily.
It's very, Aha, that's where the dirt is in here. Right, cabinet done.
Why is every button...
Well, at least there's lots of ding noises.
Yeah.
Gretchen says, time for sleepy. Way past midnight. Have fun and bye. Have a good one.
Bye-bye. Don't know what people are talking about. It's only 8:30.
Donald says, cheese. I wonder how safe it was to eat the chemicals used on it. This cleaner is a wonder tool. Shame to all the other power washers. Yes.
Well, given how completely bloody useless our soaps actually are, they're probably safe to you, consume.
Yeah, I think we're just using the water because the soap is poo.
Yeah, pretty much. Hopefully the soap is better in the sequel. They'll be very disappointed otherwise.
Very rarely even use the soap.
No, well, it's just poo when it runs out. Uh-oh. That's not a cat.
She's apparently tired. I don't know why he hasn't taken her to bed.
Apparently she has other plans. Oh, what's the... No, apparently they're releasing water from the local dams.
Oh.
How helpful. Did I mention the site we had a cyclone a couple of weeks ago?
Yes. You had briefly mentioned.
We're not supposed to have those here.
Yet.
Yeah, somehow. And of course, all the typical morons are like, "Oh, this is because we haven't banned." I don't know what are they gonna ban? This is because we haven't banned using soap to wash nappies. That's what we haven't banned. Because it's that crowd. Oh no, well, we've had a cyclone somewhere we don't normally have them. Therefore, ooh, Algol was right. Ooh. Grumble.
Therefore, we should all just go back to the Stone Age, please.
If they want to go back to the Stone Age, they are perfectly welcome to go to the countries where they think that sex is improved with sand. They don't need to take the rest of us with them.
That's true.
Even George thinks that sand's a terrible idea.
Indeed.
Can't get. I'm not going to recover mentally from that, from learning about that.
It's when you post it in the group chat, I'm like, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, of course, because frickin' Prime's posted the meme. It's like, is this true? And of course, had to check. And yes, it was true. And apparently it's a big issue.
I hear squeaking.
Yeah, I can't quite hear squeaking. So that's something.
Does not sound very happy. This will probably have to be the last map.
It probably will need to be on timing alone. We're only 60% through. And we're 3.5 hours in, so that's probably a good innings.
Let me just quickly find out what she's doing.
Hmm.
30 an hour.
Oh dear. Whatever's happening, she's got very strong opinions about it.
Message Daddy Daycare and see what's going on.
Is there a possibility that this will require a mother?
Like you're shrieking and squeaking and
Whatever the hell the cat's doing?
he's normally doing that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's why she shrieked. He was trying to serve her on the potty, I guess, and she put her foot in the toilet. And then she's like,
no. Fair enough. That's understandable then. Well, bless him.
She's still getting used to the whole idea of that she's got to use the potty now.
Yeah, that's gonna be a fun month.
We've
At
had a
least
couple successes. Or just like, yay! She's like clapping her hands, like, yay! I don't know why everybody's applauding me, but yay! I'll clap along with you.
Yeah. I just think it's hilarious that at that age, it's the same as training a dog.
It's
Or a cat.
Similar concepts. Just getting to do it in the right place and be really excited about it when they do, and they're like, oh, I like
Yeah.
this pleased them.
Yep, just positive reinforcement. It's fucking hilarious.
This pleased them. Like, they like it when you're happy and you clap. I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
clapping. I'm being clapped.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I'm being clapped. Oh, this is the thing they like.
Mm. Well, at least it goes to show that Gracie is approximately as smart as an animal, which beats apparently half the driving population.
I mean, we do keep getting told now that there's like so many kids starting school who are not potty trained.
Meanwhile, back in 2020, where we do have recordings of us saying that exactly this shit was going to happen. And it's almost as if, if you confine a kid to the house for 4 years, it turns out a bit fucky.
Now the teachers are complaining. They're like, oh, we don't want to change nappies.
Sorry, who was demanding that the schools be kept closed? Useless bloody teachers' unions. Never have I seen a more feckless group of cowards than the teachers' unions.
I mean, partially it's like I'm not gonna be leaving her in nappies till she's 5.
No.
Because she doesn't need to be in nappies till she's 5. Like, kids can learn to use the toilet long before that. And 2, I'm not paying for 5 years worth of nappies. They're expensive.
Yeah, that'd be fucking expensive. That's why you're toilet training her, so you don't have to pay for nappies. Well,
I mean, they are quite
hello,
expensive,
George.
but also, like, it'll be a lot nicer for her to not,
Yeah,
be covered in.
you don't want to be
every now
sitting
and
in
then.
wet diapers. That's not good for the skin.
It's not
We know
It's
this.
not very nice. Although she's currently learning what it feels like when you've not got a nappy on and you've had the same accident. She's like, like, yeah, not nice, is it?
Yeah, what did you learn?
What did we learn?
If only
We
there was
now
a solution
don't
to
want
this problem.
Hello, babe.
And your baby.
Jammies on.
Every time I try and move her, she goes, Mama, Mama.
Well,
Oh,
when we
you got-
finish this map, I'll come first. Currently, I'm not finished this map. Donald says Power Washer 2. More washers in fancy uniforms in more exotic locations. The first DLC of the sequel will have cleaners clean Chef Ramsay's kitchen after a show episode.
That would be funny.
I wouldn't like that.
I am looking forward to seeing what other properties they get to partner with.
But if they do have us clean Chef Ramsay's kitchen, they need to get Chef Ramsay to write the actual text messages.
Yes.
You're like, no.
Be-
Your writers don't write it. You get Chef Ramsay to actually write that bit.
Yeah, your writers can't write. Don't let them near this. Get some of his best insults in,
Oh yeah.
like the idiot sandwich and things.
Yep. That's what we want. Oh, she's not very happy, bless her.
Poor boo-boo.
She's tired.
Yeah, but she's got, and the poor dear just wants mummy.
It's like, Mommy's
But,
busy. Go to bed with Daddy.
Yep, Dad, I'm sure Daddy will give her as many cuddles as she could ever possibly need.
She's not good enough.
No. Poor Jack. He's sitting there desperately trying to get this baby to do shit, and the baby's like, no, you're not you.
Not
Mum."
the mama. Not the mama. Not the mama.
Yep. Poor Jack.
I did
He
like
must be
that
pulling
show.
his hair out.
I did like that show. Not the mama.
Hmm.
Well, he's gonna have to wait another 30-odd%.
Yes. I'm not sure what little remains of his sanity can last that long. But he'll have to figure it out, won't he?
He will.
Mummy's trying to make money.
This pork's so raw, it's singing Hakuna Matata.
Oh. Nicely done. That would actually be a good, relatively kid-friendly one. A PG version. This steak's so raw, a good vet could put it back together.
This chicken is raw. That it have not cooked and served itself. Because there's too many fiddly bits in this map. Not enjoying
Yeah,
the
not
fiddly
my
bits.
favourite map. Yeah, it's just... What's really annoying me about this map is they've got fiddly bits in front of other bullshit.
Oh, she's not very happy.
No. And she's gonna have to learn to adjust, isn't she?
I mean, it's not as if I've left her for that long. It's been 3.5 hours and she's been through twice.
Yeah. And she doesn't realise how lucky she is to have mummy and daddy looking after her pretty much all the time.
But you gotta fight for that in this day and age. Oh,
Yep.
there's a fire over here. I didn't see the fire.
Yeah, it's hidden behind a pane of glass, which is an improvement over the fucking lit candles that we had in one of the other maps that we couldn't put. Oh, in the 40k one, the lit candles we couldn't put out with the pressure washers.
They must have been magic candles.
Space magic. Heretical. Oh, good lord. Yeah, too many fiddly things on this one, I think.
I'm regretting doing the tables
Hmm.
for the workbenches.
I heard a ding, at least.
What was the stool? Oh, bless it.
Nah. Poor dear.
I might end up with a stew here. She carries on.
Well, we can always finish up later if you ever need to go.
We'll finish. We're only like 20.
Yeah, awesome.
30,
Yeah, 21% or something, whatever it is, they won.
31.
Oh, poor thing. Life's full of disappointment, kid. I might as well get used to it now. Tappy tappy.
Such a just bring her through. She's gonna be beside herself by the time she gets in.
Yeah. No, hello, cat.
Hello, George.
The cat has arrived.
We might be changing her. Right, can you get down? Because you're doing. No, no, no. Off, off. Good boy. Stuck my claws out, so we're trying to push him off.
Oh no.
Wow.
Don't you love when you go to pick a cat off to move them and then you lift up whatever they're attached to as well?
Yep.
All four paws just dug into the cushion or something. It's like, oh great. Yep, but they've underestimated human strength and all of a sudden the thing they're clinging onto gets lifted too.
Gets heated too, yeah.
The cat's like, I've made a tactical error.
I
No,
guess
dear.
the cushions are moving too then.
Yeah, the cat and whatever it's attached to can go outside the room. They always look so miffed when you pick them up while they're on something soft and they're just hanging onto it. It's like, hang on. Why is this coming with us?
Oh, she sounds so sad.
Mm. She must be game changed or something, huh?
She's tired. I thought
Yeah,
she
she's
would probably fall asleep on him, but apparently she's been refusing to go to sleep because of the midnight. Clingy,
Yeah,
baby,
which is
clingy.
unfortunate. But, hey. Poor Baba. I always love how fucking close to the microphone he sounds.
He's actually not even in the room, by the way. He's in the
No.
hallway. He's in the hallway.
Wow,
he's-
that room echoes.
Now he's back in here. Now he's coming in.
Oh, that baby's really having a bad time.
I've told him twice to just bring her in.
Must be in the middle of something.
No, he's singing.
He needs to read or go to fuck to sleep, I think.
72%.
Yes. Slowly coming together. Slowly.
Oh, I'm trying to get
Well.
Hello, Captain K.
Hello.
You caught us just at the tail end of the stream.
Yeah.
Just winding down, cleaning Santa's very disgusting workshop.
It's Santa's disgusting overdue workshop.
Before I go ahead and make amends with the toddler who's currently screaming bloody murder because I'm not in the room.
George always wants attention. Apparently so does the child, and the child is learning communication from George.
She's just tired. Overtired and a bit
Yeah.
upset. I think George
Yeah, they
wants
just
attention. George does want attention. George always wants attention.
And it's just unfortunate for the babies that they just don't understand that if they go to bed, then they can be with mum in the morning. There's a solution to your problem, child, but unfortunately you are too childish to understand.
He just wants to cuddle.
Poor
I've
Baba.
told him twice to just bring her in, but he's obviously not going to it, so...
Now, well, we will have to quickly finish up here.
And I'm not yelling, because poor chat will be like, my ass!
Mm-hmm. I do need them to listen to the kitty noises. Psycho Dad's like, you'll understand when you're older. I don't think Psycho Dad was here earlier when I said that how when you know you're truly an adult when instead of putting off a nap you look forward to them.
Yeah.
She does not understand how much she'll miss sleeping when she's older.
Well, she will. She does want to sleep. She just doesn't want to sleep without me in the room.
Yeah. Oh, you know, one of these days she'll learn that you sleep whenever you can. You always, if you have the option to sleep, you sleep. And that unfortunately
I just need to
do
mute
take
the
up.
microphone for a second because I'm gonna have to shout at him.
Mm-hmm. Oh dear, there's a shouting chat. There's a man who's about to be told. What's going on with Captain K? Your cat loves to meow for no other reason than to beg you to pet her? Yeah, nice. Yeah. Last cat's alright. What? Oh, damn it. I'm
Come
falling
here,
off
babe.
things.
Stop, it's pretty funny. She's just
Come here.
stop.
What happened?
She's tired and wants to go to bed.
What happened? Why won't you go to bed with Daddy? Why won't you go to bed with Daddy? Huh? Do you want to start getting stuff ready? I know, I hear you. I see you.
Hmm.
Here we go. You sad.
She needs a dose of mummy, does she?
She does.
Hmm.
Needs a cuddle.
Yeah.
She's like, not the mama!
Oh, it's starting to stick.
Mind you, when she gets a bit older, she's gonna be like, nope, Daddy's a fun one. I wanna hang out with Daddy.
Well, just teach her to make YouTube shorts, and it'll be fine. Just teach her to edit.
Oh, I'm gonna teach her to edit. I'm gonna teach her the code.
Excellent. Never not a useful skill.
Let's see. You'll understand when you're older. My cat Coco loves to meow for no other reason than to get me to pet her. Yeah. Yeah. George does that to get pet, but he also does it Just sometimes because he's got zoomies, so he's just like, and then off he goes. Like somebody's just like nipped his arm.
Oh, hey, Fugo's in too. Hello, Fugo.
Hello, Hugo.
I may have called Fugo because I'm awake at weird hours, and I'm just mixing the words together. Waking up at 5 AM does a number on you. Sorry, 4 AM.
Oh. Well, stop living in the future.
Well, there's a reason why I think that Grace should just have the damn nap. Have the nap, child. You'll regret it when you're older.
It's not even a nap, it's actually bedtime for her.
Well, true, it's bedtime for disco, isn't it?
It is.
Oh, it's midnight for Hugo as well, huh? Nice. Unfortunately, it's 9 AM freaking Monday for me.
Just says my cat meows for me to open the toilet seat so we can drink from it. Yeah, mine sometimes likes to have a little drink from the toilet bowl, which is grim. Grim. Like, never mind having tell Jack, put the toilet seat down. I'm like, put the whole goddamn lid down so the cat doesn't guzzle toilet water.
well, as an aside, that whole, oh, do you put the seat down or put the seat up? I've never understood it because I've always been like, close the fucking lid, you goddamn animals.
Yeah, close the lid. Like, and...
Never mind this seat crap.
You're not making it easier or harder for me because I expect the lid to be down, which means I gotta move it anyway. I just don't want the cat to stick his head down there.
Freaking cats. Well, what I'm worried about is sometimes the cat will run into the bathroom when you open the door and jump straight on the toilet lid to then jump up onto the shower wall. I'm worried that if someone leaves the lid up, the cat will just go straight into the bowl.
Mind you, if I lived there, I'd be more worried about what might come out of the toilet.
Yeah, that's understandable.
What kind of new pets might arrive via the toilet?
I mean, people have been bitten on the by snakes that have come up the toilet.
I know. I read those stories.
Welcome to Australia, where all the stories are true.
Yeah. What's wrong, guys?
And then I love telling people about the Gimpy tree.
Oh,
yeah, you've heard about the spiders, you've heard about the snakes. Let me tell you about the fucking trees.
That
What do you mean the fucking trees?
Brutal.
It does. Like, there's a video of one of those Explorer TV guys
I think I've
who
seen that.
gently brushes his hand against it, and the pain's so bad that he starts vomiting.
Yeah.
Imagine properly brushing up against that.
Didn't somebody wipe their bum with it?
That's a claim tale that I can find no reference for because I have looked. But so I think it's just an urban legend. But yeah, so the urban legend goes, way back in the days of the explorers types, the colonial days, some guy was out in the bush, needed a crap, and decided to wipe off with some leaves. So I get the story goes that he's wearing his riding gloves, which is why he doesn't feel them.
Yeah, I was gonna
So he
say,
grabs
like,
these-
surely, it would stop when he picked it up. Never mind. Oh,
You'd
that's a
think
bit
so.
nippy on my hand. Let me just wipe my arse with it.
Yeah, you'd think so. But no, apparently he's wearing gloves or something. So he wipes his arse with these things, and apparently the pain's so bad he pulls out his pistol and, well, he demonetizes himself.
I mean, I think you probably would if it's that bad touching your finger. Imagine.
Oh yeah, I can't find any evidence of it ever actually happening, but I can absolutely believe that if it did, someone totally fucking would.
Because it also, like, you can't get rid of them, can you?
Well, apparently the best way to remove them is with
A wax.
wax.
Yeah.
A wax strip. Because the needles are so fine that you can't pull them out with tweezers or anything, so you basically have to wax them off.
But if you don't get
Which
them all
sounds
out, then it can just
awful.
keep, like, redoing the
Yep.
pain.
It can keep re-irritating for years. Especially as your body slowly works them out.
Ooh.
Yeah. It sounds horrid.
Like, even your gloves are mean.
Yep. And then, of course, we've got all sorts of mosquito-borne diseases. Those are fun.
Nothing like a good mosquito disease.
Yep. All the best. Oh, mosquito-based diseases. And then, of course, the bats carry totally not rabies honest because we eradicated a rabies in the 70s where the government trust us virus.
Yeah, I mean, I think we pretty much have the same.
Yeah. But yeah, the government made a big fuss about how they eradicated rabies. Instead, we've just got an extremely similar disease in the same family that's totally not actually called the same thing on us.
I mean, I guess does it just not affect the bats? Maybe that's why. Maybe it's like they're symptomless, whereas like a rabid animal is like.
Well, that's probably it. I think they are
itself.
just carriers.
So it must
to an
be
extent.
something that doesn't actually affect bats, but like if you catch it, it's going to present like rabies.
Yeah, I think it's called lyssavirus, and then when I googled it, apparently lyssavirus is actually the group of viruses that includes rabies, and the one that the Australian government calls lyssavirus, like the bat lyssavirus. It's like, oh, cool. So they're both viruses in the rabies virus family. Thank you. But we eradicated the specific one that's technically called rabies. Yeah, good job, government.
Bezek, I need you to reinvite me.
Oh, for
It's really bad. It's really, really bad this evening.
It is. At least it didn't kill the stream entirely this time.
I thought about it.
Mark is off to bed as well, yeah. Good night, Marco, if I missed that earlier. I think I sent the invite. I hope I sent the invite. Honestly, I can't remember anything at this point.
I think we're nearly done, aren't we? Nearly done.
Very nearly, 85%.
Well, let's put Bezek Gum on while, maybe there.
Bezek is very sleepy. His brain no working no more. We have some nutcrackers up here in the guarding Santa's office store. Disappointing that we don't get to see inside Santa's office. It was also disappointing we didn't get to go inside the fairy godmother's office over in the shack one, but
we couldn't even get up to it, which was annoying.
no, I wanted to look through the window. We should have been allowed to look through the window.
It's peaking.
But the Shrek DLC was, I think, definitely the best one they've had.
Yeah, that and the Alice in Wonderland one.
Yeah.
Just nice big open maps.
SpongeBob was poop.
Yep. Worst DLC.
Yeah. Stupid. Like, the invisible car, because it was relevant to the IP, was interesting as an experiment. But the problem was we had that stupid bloody bus. as well. If the invisible car had been the only vehicle in that DLC, it probably would have been fine. But sadly, all the other levels were also mediocre.
Yeah, even the ones with buildings were just kind of poo.
Yeah. Set in caves and shit. And it's like, yeah, thanks, guys. But the vehicles were really crappy. Like, we had, I think, 3 vehicles in a DLC.
We're nearly done the level. I just got yeeted out because the internet's so bad. She's nearly asleep.
That's Bezek.
Oh.
No, I just had to put Bezek's camera on.
Yeah, I see Disco. Hello, welcome. Yeah.
We're on 86%. This is the last lap.
Almost done.
Everything's ready anyway.
Thank you.
Oh dear.
Hugo says, meow.
Yeah. George is very much a meow. Oh. You've gotten very good at imitating George over the years, haven't you?
I mean, he does it often enough.
Yep. 24-hour cat sounds. Just strap a microphone to George.
That's when he does it in the middle of the night. You're like, you're so noisy, be quiet.
Yeah, that sounds horrid. Oh, what's going on over here? Santa's list. Who's on Santa's list? Oh, we have a naughty and nice list.
Yeah.
Who's on the naughty list? Rosie, Finch, Atlas, Lucy, Bitey, Mosaic, Shadow, Holly, Krampus. Krampus is on the naughty list. Casper's on the naughty list. What other names? The Grinch is on the naughty list. Who else is on the naughty list? Buffy is on the naughty list. Marmalade's on the naughty list. And Coffee Bean.
I'm just washing everybody's coats now.
On the nice list is Baxter. He has stars on his name. Any other names on? Tifa is on the nice list. I approve. What else do we have? Belle with an E on the end. People have been crossed off and moved to the naughty list. Any other names that I recognise? Oh, Cloud. Okay, so the developers of Final Fantasy fan. Oh, well, actually, no shit. We did a DLC for Final Fantasy. Winnie is on here. Okay, I've now read the naughty and nice list.
Did we do the Final Fantasy DLC? Yes, we might.
We did. I think that was the first one. So that was probably like nearly 2 years ago, if not more. Maybe. Yeah, but yeah, we did do a Final Fantasy DLC. We cleaned a bar and possibly something else that I now cannot remember.
I think I vaguely remember the bar, actually.
Sadly, I remember none of the other stuff from that DLC.
LGM says, is there a trim on it? I guess he means the list.
I did not see trim on the list at all. Ah, dear. 90% disco, 90%! I seriously cannot remember what the other levels in the stupid Final Fantasy DLC were.
No, but I think I do remember the bar. that you mentioned.
Yeah.
I don't think it was the first one. I'm pretty sure SpongeBob was the first one.
Was it? I
It was
remember
the first
nothing
paid
anymore.
one, anyway.
Oh, maybe.
Because I remember our disappointment. It's like, oh, not all the paid ones are paid.
Yeah, possibly. It was like 2 years ago, probably. My memory, no good. No wacky. My memory only works for completely irrelevant pedantic facts. Not things that would actually benefit me in any way.
Like, I can remember every model of train that ever did exist.
Unfortunately, that is not my particular kind of autism.
I mean, you do like trains.
Yeah. The funny thing is, I don't like driving trains. I like making train networks, which is even better. I want to build your train transportation system. No, someone else can drive the train, but I want to build the transport system. Let me sit here and plan out the signaling system for this junction.
You're not making
Oh no, I know. But if we're gonna talk about trains, we're going to talk about them properly. This is the trouble you've gone yourself into. On the start night though, Disco, space trains. I'm looking forward to space trains.
I know, me too. I just need to. Mind you, I think we actually have to get to the end of the game in order to.
I don't know if there's an option to just immediately stay on the space, but yeah, I think the rocket you build then leads into the space age, so that'll be fun. Because we never did get around to finishing a game, unfortunately.
No, I mean, I think we were pretty far through it before we.
We did get quite far in.
We didn't get
We
very far
definitely
into
had
Angel
lots
Bobs.
of shenanigans. No, we got very sad very quickly. And then when we ended up just not getting back into it, I don't think either of us was terribly upset about that.
It's pretty special, Angel Bobs. It's like, right, okay,
yeah.
I need to make copper 3 hours later. I think I finally sharpened copper!
Yeah, meanwhile in base game, 5 minutes.
Right, now for iron.
God, that was difficult.
Should definitely do it again.
Yeah, we'll have to do a playthrough of the base game and then to get into the space age. That's going to be so
I
fun.
still think we should make Monkey play Angel Bobs. We'll just not tell him that it's
I want to
Mondays.
make Trim play Angel Bobs.
No, I think Trim would just... He wouldn't even...
Give up and cry.
He wouldn't even entertain it.
No,
Like,
because Trim wouldn't even
would,
play regular Factorio.
But Trim wouldn't even entertain it. He'd just be like, Trim is sad. Trim's gonna do something else.
Yeah. Poor Trim. He doesn't
I
like
want
the
him to
technical
play-
games.
I really want him to play Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes.
He refuses so violently.
He point blank refuses. He's like, no, you'd just be wasting your money. And it's like, oh, but Trim, it would be so amusing. He's like, no, just be wasting money. Just refused. Just utterly refused.
Yep. He
It's a
wants
shame.
nothing to do with it. Well, though it's kind of understandable. He does struggle immensely. Poor Trim.
I know, but the audience would enjoy it so much. And he's
Just-
just like, I'm not playing that.
Well, I know how it'd go, and it wouldn't be terribly comfortable for Trim because it'd just be me yelling at him until he starts crying. which isn't really productive, I don't think.
So your fault you won't play it.
Are you suggesting that you wouldn't yell at Trim if you had to play that with him?
Yeah, probably.
No, Trim, I said the red wire!
What are you doing? He's like, right, fuck off, I done. Wait, which
Poor
part of
Trim.
this archway is still dirty? Ah, that bit.
Yeah. We've actually been having quite a bit of fun playing Orcs Must Die because it doesn't require Trim to make technical, mathematical decisions in high speed. It's just Trim pointed enemy, enemy die. It's much more Trim
Trim
style.
likes that kind of game,
So it's been a lot more fun for Trim, I think.
Do you know, we definitely need to get Earth Defense. Is it Earth Defense League? Earth Defense Force?
As the Defense Force.
We need to get the fifth installment of that because I think Trim would really enjoy that.
I think we've already got it.
I've got the fourth one. I haven't bought the fifth one, although the fifth one looks like it's currently on Humble Bundle.
Ah. I swear Trim brought the fifth one for at least some of us. Maybe it was only for me and Trim. But then Trim went and got on the boat.
Yes, he did. But yeah, that's very much Trim style game. He would have really enjoyed that.
Yes. Point Trim at the enemy until the enemy no longer exists. It's very much a Trim style game.
Yes.
But it's also a very much a audience watching Trim play it because I don't think if Trim understands the giant spider aspect of the game.
Maybe not. You said I like this cube. You will.
No. We said the audience would like the game. Giant spiders. Just what Trim asked for.
I do think he would like the game, even with the
He
spiders.
would. Yes.
I do need to get the fifth one though.
And it's very much a pick up and put down style of game too.
Yeah, I played it with a bickering bunch and they were like, here, Dinkle, play this.
Okay.
This.
Mm.
And then you turn around and Arch is shooting you in the back, you know. Because that's the kind of thing Arch will do. Just because it amuses him.
Oh, Disco, you have not experienced fun until you've stuck a plasma grenade to Trim. or when I think we were fighting like a brute or something. I can't remember what it was, but I just threw grenade after grenade down the hallway. Unfortunately for Trim, he was also down the hallway. So then I just swore.
EDF. EDF. I think Psycho Dad likes the idea of EDF.
I think that would be fun.
I don't know if you played it, but you've played 4. I don't think Trim's played 4, has he?
I honestly don't know. I could check Steam, but that seems like effort.
Yeah, he might not like
This'll-
the spiders.
Which will be fucking hilarious, so it's gonna go great on stream. Exactly the kind of thing they want.
What's something? Fire. The present.
This fucking sleigh is apparently still dirty. Game, how is this sleigh dirty?
Oh, I spent about 20 minutes cleaning the sleigh.
This is not possible, game. It's fucking clean.
Apparently these presents are still dirty.
Oh wow, no, not the presents.
Problem is you can't get the angles of the back or something.
No, the fact that there's hidden dirt in this level is really fucking annoying.
It's like, there's dirt on the back of that present. It's like, that's lovely. But the wall is preventing me from getting to that side.
Hmm. Why is this fucking sleigh dirty?
I gave up. I just worked on it for about 20 minutes. I don't see any dirt anywhere.
Right, Mega Swell, just cover everything and try. This is fucking... See, this is the problem. I apparently got it. Somehow. That's the problem with what people are having with the game developer, is that bullshit.
Yeah, the game's like, it's a vehicle, so I'm gonna treat it like a vehicle.
Mm-hmm. And it's gonna be impossible to fucking find the parts. Oh, fucking sleigh lantern hooks now, fuck's sake.
Something over there, entrance stairs.
Balcony balusters.
Lights are still going. Yes, but as you can see, we're on like 99%. And then I'm gonna have to go to bed because. Oh, look at the
Baby is
window.
very insistent.
Oh, she's now asleep. It's snowing outside, Bezek. Look, it's snowing outside.
Oh, it's snowing. Look at those 2D sprites. At least we can't walk behind them.
It's not so bad. Not so bad.
Mm.
This is fair. Yeah, we'll not be going for much longer now.
No, we just need to finish off the final bloody things here, and then we can send everyone to bed.
Yes.
It's 9 o'clock. It's Bezek's. It's past 9 o'clock. It's past Bezek's bedtime. We won't mention what 9 o'clock that is.
Is it the morning 9 o'clock?
Yeah, maybe. How the fuck is the rug still dirty? Apparently it's clean now. Santa's chair candy cane decoration. Santa has a chair?
Oh my god, the sleigh track is still... How is this... I'm sure this definitely dinged. The sleigh track definitely dinged. I spent about 20 minutes on it earlier. Definitely went.
Santa's chair holly decoration, for fuck's sake. No, the fire actually makes fire noises.
Small crocodile cedar beam.
Apparently work is very worky. I'm sorry to hear that. Christmas tree base and Christmas tree, more fucking presents. Wild swirl emotions. Fucking presents.
Oh, I've seen something. What did I see? Workbench mat.
One of these presents is still dirty. Which one could it possibly fucking be? Oh, the tiny little one.
George, are we really wish you hadn't sat there, because now I've got nowhere to put my leg.
He doesn't seem concerned about that in the slightest.
Oh, the poster's apparently dirty.
The decoration machine vent panel, it was apparently dirty. And now the machine vent pipes are apparently dirty. How are they dirty? It's not possible for them to be fucking dirty. My god.
I'll just stand on the light. It's fine.
Had to lay down on the floor. Elf schedule board, oh for fuck's sake, really? An employee door handle sign, right?
Blade says MP are trying to be scumbags. You mean a bank is being scummy to everyone? Shock Pikachu face. Foundry contact today. I did my best. I think I got the idea of what you meant. What you meant. Well, we're here. Oh, of course
How is
it's
this
the trim.
door still?
Of course it's the trim.
How is this door fucking dirty? It's nothing fucking highlights. Fireplace cover and fire. Oh, it's a fucking gonk. It's not even a fucking gnome. It's a gonk at disco. Your bloody gonks are infecting everything. You bloody Brits and your bloody gonks.
What is a gum?
It's this abominable piece of crap on the shelf.
Oh, my mom likes those things, wherever they are.
The abominable pieces of crap.
Yeah?
Or as Ashens would call them, they're tat.
Yes. Well, my mom does like the tat. She's a tat connoisseur.
I'm
not even joking. Oh, what was that? Something was very dirty. Something was very dirty. There's like a half.
A couple of lamps are still dirty on the wall over here, over the window. Why is this freaking fireplace cover dirty? For fuck's sake. What possible fucking part of this thing is dirty still?
Of course, it's presents.
This might be the worst level for invisible fucking dirt we've had yet, Disco.
I think it's out because it's so fucking big. It's like a vehicle, but big.
Yeah. Oh, fireplace presents, for God's sake.
Come on. Where's the dirt?
Giant
Game?
bauble
Where is
tops.
the dirt?
The tops of the giant baubles, apparently. Which is, again, fucking invisible.
apparently this present is still dirty.
For fuck's sake.
Is it the bottom that's dirty? There we go. If I just fill the whole box up with water, it'll clean the present.
That certainly seems that'll be the only way to do it. This fucking level. What I love is all these surfaces. You go, oh, there can't possibly be anything there because nothing's lighting up. Then you run the power washer over it, and it fucking magically finds something.
Ding.
Oh, grotto presence and grotto skirting, not. What the fuck's the grotto then?
Grotto skirting's round the bottom.
Yeah, so there are grotto presents. Is it this fucking pile of crap in the corner?
Yes. This one.
Yes, apparently. That, oh, wow.
And that's dirty.
Yeah.
Well, this trim looks dirty.
There's lots of dirty trims. He's a very dirty boy. He's sick and diseased too.
Probably because he was so dirty.
Yeah. And yet somehow I'm the one that needs a bath.
I mean, if I can catch him, I'll bath him.
I'd pay that.
Just need to, trick him so that we can hold him down.
Do we...
I don't care
Okay,
if he
there's
squeals.
still one more grotto skirting that's dirty. But it's not even fucking highlighting. Which grotto fucking skirting is it? Oh, it's this fucking one hiding behind the pile of presents. Fucking course it is.
Present's the bane of my life.
It's clean game, for fuck's sake.
Workbench lamp. What's this one?
Yeah, this is bullshit. I've decided it's officially bullshit. Small grotto wall beams and grotto wall panelings. Really? Fucking really? No, there's tiny specks of fucking dirt on these ones.
One of the lanterns is still dirty. It's that one. Oops.
Grotto wall panelings. Really? Which fucking ones are those? The fucker's over here that's dirty. It's not some sleigh bullshit, is it?
Workshop presents. They're still a dirty present.
Oh, there's still a ski on the fucking sleigh that's dirty for fucking game.
Grotto presents. Fireplace presents. Christmas tree presents. Where are the workshop presents?
In what fucking universe is this dirty?
Present collection box present. Workshop presents. So which one's dirty then? That one. Toy rocket.
How is this paneling fucking dirty? It's fucking pristine.
Where is the toy rocket?
Good question.
Is it on?
Oh dear.
Oh,
And one of the step ladders. Help! Step ladder, I'm stuck. Yeah, that's the level of freaking IQ of my brain's capable of at this point.
oh, there's a
Processing machine input curtain. Really, this thing's dirty.
Right, step one. One more step ladder.
Yeah, this step ladder, it's dirty. Dirty, dirty, dirty. And done. Oh,
Yes!
time lapse, bitch.
Give me time lapse. Give me.
Oh my god.
At least it's a nice time lapse. That was a dirty workshop.
Very dirty workshop. Cool, job's done. Sanitizes a lot.
A lot of money.
Oh, the money.
Yep. Right. I think we will say good night, Ja. Or good day.
Yes, good night.
Bezek's
Yes.
Have a
I'm
good
Bezek's
one,
going to bed. Good night, works. Good night, everybody.
and we will see ya on Saturday for Sultans. And hopefully,
Yes,
white pills.
hopefully.
Hopefully.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Have a good one.